Okay, I know I look a hot mess. I was babysitting earlier, and then after that, I had to run to the grocery store and all that jazz. I was running errands all day. So I'm not really, of course, I'm not wearing any makeup and I'm not like video prepped, but whatever. I've been doing this for a while, so I think you guys are, I'm comfortable going on camera like this. So look past that and let's move on. Literally just got home. So yeah, I promised you guys I would do this, and this is the pregnancy questions and answers video. I know it took me a while, but I was in Seattle for a while on vacations. I just came back. Yeah, so let me just continue. I did write down the questions that you guys asked, so I'm just gonna go ahead and answer them for you. Okay, so the first point I have is because when I asked you guys to guess the sex of the baby, a lot of you guys thought I was having twins. I don't know if it's because the size of my stomach or whatever the case may be, size of my belly. I know I'm not having twins, I'm having one girl. One girl. And I'm sure I don't have twins because I know that happened to my mom when she was having twins and she thought she was just having one. But trust me, every time I go to the doctors, I ask them to double check to see if we're having the twins or whatever. And I know, sorry, I'm out of breath. That's one thing I've been trying to deal with. I get short of breath easily, so I'm just bear with me. All right. So the first question I have is, could you do a video with the father? Or could you do a video about the father? Yeah, I don't see why not. As for doing the video with the father, he's not as comfortable being in front of the camera talking as I am. But I'll ask him to see if he wants to, but I'm not gonna force it, you know? Because I'm not one to force somebody to do something that they don't want to do. But I can definitely do a video about him and about us, if that makes any sense. But we'll see. I'll ask him and see if he'll do a video with me. No promises though, because he's just not as comfortable with the whole camera thing as I am. He still thinks it's kind of bizarre how I can do this, but whatever. Now the second question I have was, what was your first reaction and was it planned? No, it wasn't planned because I was actually on birth control when I got pregnant. So of course my first reaction was I was surprised that it actually happened. But I did kind of already know, and I told him that I had a hunch that I was, so we were mentally prepared for it to come out positive, for the test to come out positive. So our first reaction was like, okay, yeah, that we got confirmation. It wasn't much like, wasn't to take the test to see if I was. Well, just to take the test to see, just to confirm everything. But we were pretty excited. We knew we were gonna basically keep the baby, of course. So it wasn't anything we were like second guessing or anything like that. So we were pretty excited for the most part. This one, will you get married soon? No, not necessarily. And not because he doesn't want it, because I'm not ready to get married. Yeah, I'm just not ready to get married. I never thought I would even ever get married. It's just not. One day, yes, but right now I'm more focused on we're more focused on raising our child than getting married, if you know what I mean. We'll get married in the future, but right now we're just focusing on our child, our future child. But one day, not anytime soon, no. Now, how far along are you? I am around 6 months. I think 6 months. Hold on, I have this app that I use. Yeah, I think all newbie mothers use like some form of apps. The one I use is Ovia. And here, oh, let me give you guys a little thing too. A picture of the ultrasound. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this focused. There. she is. This was around when we took this. This was around 4 months. But I am in my second trimester. I'm 26 weeks, 2 days. 26 weeks, 2 days. Okay. Another question is, are you going to film your birth? I want to. Not necessarily the whole birth, if you know what I mean, but I want to film just me, like, up top, and like film the waiting room and stuff, because of course I have a big family. I'm not sure how many people are actually gonna show up to the birth, or if it's gonna be planned, or whatever the case may be, if I'm gonna have to like go in for like to induce or have a C-section, whatever the case may be. But I want to get the waiting room filmed and get everybody's reaction and whatever. But I say that now, but we'll see when the time comes what ends up happening. But I would love to film the birth, just to have that for myself. Even though her dad's like, "Oh, you sure you wanna live that over again?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why not?" Are you going to vlog your family? I don't know. It's not the first thing I'm thinking of doing. Maybe I'll vlog every once in a while, but we'll see. But if I'm going to start vlogging my family, I'm probably gonna get a separate channel for that. I'm not gonna put it on this channel, but we'll see. I'll let you guys know how I feel closer to her birth. Yeah, because I'm very private that way too, and I'm not sure if I want to show my entire family on. We'll see. Are you going to be, or is the baby going to be named after anyone in your family? Yes. The baby has the middle name is my sister's first name and his sister's first name. Yeah, that's the middle name. She has her own first name, but the middle name is both our sisters' middle name. Both our sisters' first names. No, my sister's first name and his sister's middle name. Yeah. I have 2 middle names, she's gonna have 2 middle names. Yeah. Now, how has pregnancy changed you? I think that's a question better suited for somebody else, not me. I know the first trimester, I was very moody. Very, very moody, and I was tired all the time. I didn't want to deal with anybody. I was always in a bad mood for the most part. I didn't want to see anybody. Now, I think I'm more open. I think I'm clingy when it comes to like family. Like I'm clingy. Like I want to, I miss people. I want people around me, especially now that's coming closer to the due date. I'm not panicky, but I want more people around me. If that's the case, I think it calms me down and it takes my mind off everything and makes me not as worried for the birth. So as far as change me, like my whole personality and whatever, I think that's a better question for Chrissy to answer. So I'll ask Chrissy and then I'll have her answer. But I think it's just better to get the opinion on the outside looking in. What are you most scared or worried about for the pregnancy? Nothing really. The thing is, I know I don't have like a birth plan or anything like that. I know anything can happen. I'm not ignorant to that fact. I know anything can happen, and so I'm mentally prepared for anything to happen. So I'm not really worried or scared. I'm not really worried or scared. The most thing that I'm panicky about is just getting the nursery finished and planning the baby shower. That's what I'm nervous or worried about. Finishing the nursery and making sure that everyone has fun at the baby shower. And I know that's so minute, but I have family and friends and everybody around me, so I know if God forbid anything happens, I'll have support and I won't be alone, so I'm not as worried. And I feel like if I don't worry or if I don't have a plan, there's nothing to mess up. So I'm just taking it day by day. The second part to this question, do you ever want more kids, or is this the end? I'll probably want more kids. One more at least, because as not every pregnancy is the same. This pregnancy, apart from the first trimester, has been pretty good. I've been having a lot of energy, and whatever the case may be, I don't feel that heavy. I do want one more, maybe only because I don't want her to be an only child. But we'll see after I give birth how I feel. I say that now because I'm still riding that high, like, oh my gosh, yay. But we'll see when the first baby comes how I feel after that. If I really want one more of her running around. We'll see. But we already spoke about it, and if we do, we kind of want them kind of close in age so that they have something in common. And you know what I mean? We'll see. Everything is we'll see. I can't answer these questions no, like right away, because you know, I'll get back after I give birth, and give me a few months, I'll let you know. Okay, so this I saved for last because it really hit a nerve with me. This actually did put me in a bad mood for about a good hour. And nothing, okay, so I'm not sensitive to comments and stuff like that. I have a hard shell when it comes to people leaving bad comments and whatever the case may be. But there's this one comment that kind of rubbed me the wrong way, only because it was hitting me on a personal level, and it's hitting my family on a personal level, my character on a personal level. And I don't think that someone who just watches videos of me and my sister and don't really know me outside of the videos that we do, even though we are pretty transparent and natural. As I said before, we don't script anything unless it is a scripted video. We just come on to in front of the camera and we just talk. So we're pretty much real. So this comment went somewhere along the lines like they were hoping that we were gonna do the right thing and get married first and then have kids, but it is what it is. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to snap at anybody. But as I said before, I was on birth control when I did get pregnant. But the fact that I'm not married does not change the fact that I want to raise a child. I want to raise this child. I don't know how you planned your life. Trust me, I have plans for my life, and this child is not gonna get in the way of my plans. You know what I mean? But life throws you curveballs, and you can't expect every single plan you make for yourself in life to go exactly the way you planned it. I don't like the fact that this person is coming on the channel basically questioning my morals. The fact that I'm not married and I'm going to have a child with somebody I'm very committed to, and that person is very committed to me, doesn't change how much I'm gonna love my child, or how much love we have in the relationship, or how my family feels about the child or our relationship. No one in my family mentioned marriage or asked if I was gonna get married, because they know me on a personal level. I feel that this person who only knows me from videos shouldn't be coming up to me through comments questioning my morals, talking about, oh, I should have gotten married first and blah 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 blah, without knowing my backstory. Nowadays people get married and it means nothing. Sure, I'm in a committed relationship and I probably will get married one day, but I won't rush to get married just because I'm pregnant and I don't want people to talk about me. I really don't care what people think of me and the way I live my life, because it's my life. If you prefer to get married first and then have a child, all the more power to you. So happy. I like seeing it too. I like seeing people get married and have kids, but no one said that it has to go that way. Life throws you curveball, and I'm not gonna run and get married because I'm pregnant. I'm happy now, and that's all that matters. And of course, one day, as I said before, I will get married, but right now I'm just focusing on raising my child and getting my family situated. So yeah, I didn't get married and then have a baby, but no one's forcing you to watch the videos if you don't believe in how, or if you have a problem with how I'm living my life. Thanks for your opinion though. But I'm happy, and that's all I really care about. Anyways, enough with that rant. I know I'm probably repeating myself a lot of times, but it was just something that ticked me off, that you're judging my life. You know what I mean? And you don't know the backstory. Nobody's perfect. And even if you see other people and their life probably look perfect, nobody's perfect. And there's no perfect way to live your life, because stuff happens. I love you guys. Happy birthday to all the September babies. Thank you so much for the old subscribers for saying subscribe, and welcome to the new subscribers. Next time we do a video, you will see Chrissy here with me, and I'll not look like a raggedy mess. But I love you guys, and thanks so much. If you have any other questions, I'll go ahead and answer them in the comments, or if it's a lot of questions, I'll go ahead and make another video if you want. But I love you guys, and see you in the next video.